welcome the second speaker. The second speaker is Ms. Yuki Murakami from Kwassui University ESS. She will deliver her speech under the title of Let's Start, Be Smart, Do Suggest. Let's start, be smart, do suggest. So, Ms. Murakami, would you come to the stage?
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, and distinguished judges. Good morning, everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I have a question to ask you. What do you think about restarting nuclear power plants? Well, I'm against restarting. Regarding the Fukushima tragedy, there still remain various problems. Its cause, responsibility, and future. So now, I'd like to introduce Kenichiro's words. He is a former judge who issued a ruling to order the suspension of a nuclear reactor in 2006. About the Fukushima tragedy, he said, the Japanese government is so uninterested of the safety of its people. They didn't disclose the data of the speeding to the public, felt no guilt of exposing people to 20 ml annual dose limit of radiation. Now Mr. Ito is a lawyer and joined the demonstration against restarting nuclear power plants. Like him, I am basically against restarting. While nuclear energy is inaccessible, an extensive blackout is something we worry about. What should we do to avoid a blackout? My suggestions are threefold. The first suggestion is to start saving electricity. Then how to save it? The key to the electricity conservation lies in daily action. Early to bed and early to rise. It has a remarkable effect of saving electricity, because the usage of light and electrical appliances is greatly reduced. Besides, families should stay in the same room whenever possible. This will diminish excessive energy use. It can become a good opportunity for a familiar conversation as well. We can talk about using public transportation, cycling, walking, and even carpooling. New ideas will spring up when you're talking with your family. At our shelter and keeping in touch when the earthquake occurs. There are lots of things to talk about, as we experienced the March 11th earthquake, a nuclear power plant catastrophe. The second suggestion is to be smart. We have to learn a lot about how to manage electricity. Last summer, some people got heat stroke because they abstained from using an air conditioner. This is an example of overreaction. The night lights on the road were switched off. However, it was a useless attempt because there was a sufficient amount of electricity during nighttime. The demand changes throughout the day, so it is not that we are in danger of blackout all the time. There is a technology named Smart Grid. It enables power generation and consumption to be optimized. If all the power stations are connected by Smart Grid, effective management of electricity becomes possible. Regardless of the weather condition, it can properly function in solar and wind power plants. Small and medium-sized energy stations can be connected in various locations. As a result, more kindness in the environment, less transmission loss, and fewer risks in times of disaster. What's more, there is a new electric meter named Smart Meter. It performs automatic energy saving when home electronic equipment is wired on the network. It automatically transmits and uses electricity from the solar panel systems to electric power companies. Furthermore, there are geothermal and ocean current power generations in methane hydrate. We have many newly advanced generating technologies and management systems which we want to adopt and which we want to discontinue. We must be smart to decide on the best possible option. The third suggestion is to suggest ideas of our own. Formerly, only a few restricted people participated in its decision-making process, and nuclear energy project was prepared. This way, the myth of the nuclear energy safety has been established. Today, we can request the information disclosure, and we can evaluate and criticize the political measures. It is also a good way to write for the newspapers or magazines. Or we can also apply for speech contests like what I'm actually doing now. What about the internet? There is a service for the easy setup of home pages and blogs. We can post our ideas on the Facebook and Twitter. Traditionally, we ordinary people only got information from the mass media, like newspapers or TVs. Sending information was the privilege confined to only a few limited people. However, the internet is changing the situation. Now we can spread ideas easily. Anyone can suggest opinions, launch discussions, and introduce new ideas. This way, we can become a powerful opinion maker to change our society. The public opinion made up of many people can revolutionize politics in the world. At last, I'd like to introduce Kwassui in his words. He was a lawyer and a journalist. He said, "Unless we act more thoughtfully and responsibly, this nation won't change, and another disaster could strike us." On June 12 this year, he passed away. I want to dedicate this speech to him. So ladies and gentlemen, please, let's start. Be smart, make suggestions. Thank you very much for listening.